What else?
Buy today, pay today, as is, where is, times are down on the hay.
Yep, there you go. We got
any questions? Great. You can take 10, 20, 30, or 40 on the nice bromate. We're just going to start with the good stuff.
There you go. $5, $6 bid. 5 and 6 and 6 and 6 and 5 and 6 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 7 and 7 and 8 and 8 and 8 and 9 and 9 and 10 and 10 and 10 and 9 and 10 and 10 and 10. Anybody else? 9 and 10. I sold it $9. Buyer number. You want it all?
2 piles.
2 piles. 6111. It is. And my co-bidder, do you want any? For $9? I'll go again. $7, $8, 7 and 8 and 8 and 8 and 8 and 7 and 8. 7 and 8 and 8.
Usually gets higher as we go.
You bet. Usually gets higher as we go. $7, $8 bid. Bid that 8 and 8 and 8 and 8 and 7 and 8 and 8 are sold. $7 bid. You want them both? $43.80. $43.80.
Piles of alfalfa. Looks like there's 20 in a pile here, Lauren. 20, 40, or 60 right to here.
You bet. 20, 40, or 60
nice
on the alfalfa hay. $5, 5 and a half, $5 and a half, 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 and a bottle, and a half, and a half, and a half, and a 6 and 6 and 6 and 5 and a half, and a 6. Bid at 6 and 6 and 6 and 5 and a half, and a 6 and $6 bid. Bid at 6 and 6 and 6 and 6 and $6 bid. Anybody else? 5 and a half, and a 6 and 6 and 6. I'm right there.
Perfect.
5 and a half and a $6 bid.
Sure we're right
5 and a half and a 6 and 6. Anybody else? $6 bid. Sold it. $5 bid.
Piles, 10.59.
10.59. Takes 2 piles.
Sure you don't want all three. They've been together their whole lives. Boy, everybody's got ideas.
$5 bid. Somebody want that pile for $5? Right here. Your number is?
7447.
7447. 7447. That's a different place.
Looks like you can take 20, 20, or 18, or combination. 20, 20, or a pile of 18 right here.
20, 20, or 18. Here you go. I'm going to give me $5, $6 bid. 5 and 6 and 6 and 6 and 7 and 7, 6 and 7. 6 and 7, 7, 7, 6 and 7, 7, $7 bid. 6 and 7, sold at $6 bid. You want it all? Take 2. 7447. Take 2 of them. At a $6 bid. Somebody want that pile for $6? Go again. Somebody give me 5. 5 and 5 and a half. 5 and 5 and a half 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 and 5 and a half and a half and a half. I got 18 bales here. 5 and a half and a 6 and 6 and 6 and 5 and a half and a 6. 5 and a half and a 6. I sold it 5 and a half. 3, 6. 3 or 2?
3, 6, 2.
There we go. We got
I'm going to break it up just a little bit. But there's 5 piles of 25. It was baled in June. Nice, tight, heavy bales.
Good.
We're just doing the first 5 piles of 25. You can take 25, 50, 75, 100, or 125 here.
You can take up to 5 piles of 25 on a good bromate baled in June.
From me to Lauren.
$5, $6 bid. 5 and a 6 and 6 and 6 and 6 and 5 and a 6. 5 and a 6 and 6 and a 7 and a 7 and a 6 and 7. Bid at 6 and a 7 and a 7. 6 and a half. $6 and a half and a half and a half and a half. $6 and a half and a half and a half and a half. $6 half and a 7 and a 7 and a 7 and a 7 and a half and a half and 8 and 8 and 8 and 8 and 8 and a bid. 7 and a half and 8 and 8 and 8. I sold it 7 and a half. $10.95. You want it all? What do you mean? Oh no.
Your help saying, oh yeah.
4 piles? You only left 1 pile.
Together.
You mean he can tell the difference on 1 pile? 5, take 4 piles.
What, you can watch him handle 100, but you can't watch him handle 125? We got 1 pile of 25 left on this.
I had 7 and a half. You want
Bill
that?
was your co-bidder, yeah.
8, 5, 1, 5.
Same man's hay, same good big bales. I've got how many miles? 20 grand?
5.
5 piles of 20 to a pile now.
5 piles of 20.
80 or 100.
Up to 100 bales. There you go. I'm gonna give me $5, $5.50, $5.50, $6 and 6 and 6 and 6 and 6 and $5.50, 6 and 6 and a half, 6 and a half and 7, 7, 7, 7, 7 and a half, 7 and a half and a half and 8 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 another bit. 7 and a half and 8 and 8 and 8 and 8 and 8 another bit. 8 and 8 and 8 and 8 and 7 and a half and 8. 7 and a half and 8. I sold it 7 and a half. Buyer 8, 5, 1, 5. How many you want? 4 of them?
Again.
We
What
left
is
one
going on
pile.
today?
They like even numbers.
Is this orphanage day today?
Sure, you were the co-bidder, but you like it for 7 and a half.
Yep.
Your number is
4521.
4521.
Again, same man's hay, same big heavy bales put up right, but you got a pile of 5, you got a pile of 10. You can buy 5, 10, or 15.
5, 10, or 15. Here you go. I'm gonna give me. Give me $5, $5 and a half, and 6 and 6 and 6 and 6 and 6 and 5 and a half and 6. Bid that 6 and 6 and 6 and a half and a half and a half and 7, 7, 7, 7 and a half and a half and a half and a half and 7 and a half and 8 and 8 and 8 and 8 and 7 and a half and 8. 7 and a half and 8 and 8 and anybody else. 7 and a half and 8. I sold it 7 and a half. Buyer number 199. 199. Good thing you guys were able to get to your old numbers. Oh, look at that hay there.
Looks like that 5 pile 25 of
Looks like rabbit hay. Rabbit hay, here you go.
Green alfalfa. Let them all in, let them all play. 5.
5, 6, 7,
Help,
8,
help.
8, and 9, and 9, and 10, and 10, and 10, and 10, and 10, and 11, 11, 11, and 12, and 12, and 12, and 12, and 11, and 12. 11 and 12 and 12 and 12 and 11 and a half and a half and a half and 11 and a half. 11 and a half and nobody else at 11 and a half and a 12 and a 12 and a 12 and 12 and a half and a half and a half and a half and 12 and a half. 12 and a half and a half and a half and a half. Anybody else at 12 and a half? Sold it $12 bid. Buyer 922. You want it all, Steve?
No.
What do you,
This one, and this.
Takes the 3
Steve,
more
your
piles.
daughter's awful picky. Jeez.
Nope, those 3.
Co-bidder, I got the
Hey,
2
was that the
best
only one
piles
she
left.
can afford or what?
Who is co-bidder?
Co-bidder, you were co-bidder. You
I only
want
got
any?
10 bales left. You get first choice.
One pile. Your number is 115. 1050 takes 1 pile.
15. 1
Oh,
1015.
1015.
That's what I heard. Again, if you just walked up, you need a new bidder number today. Do you know your other co-bidders?
These guys were co-bidders, but they're too cheap. They don't want to buy it at that.
Go again. They don't want to play again.
You want to play, yeah.
Here you want- There you go. I'm gonna give me $10 bid. $10, 11, 10 and 11 and 11 and 11 and 11, 10 and 11, 10, 10 and a half, 10 and 10 and a half and 11 and 11 and 11 and 11 and 11, 11, 11 and a half and a half and a half and a half and 11 and a half and a 12 and 12 and 12 and 12 and 11 and a half and 12, 11 and a half and 12. I sold it 11 and a half by
1364.
1364.
1364.
For how much more?
11 and a half.
Yeah, I see.
Now you got 5 piles of grass hay. There's a small pile on the end.
5 piles of grass hay.
4 piles of 10, 1 pile of 5.
4 piles of 10 and a pile of 5. Here you go. What do you think I'm there? $5, $6 bid. 5 and 6 and 7 and 7 and 6 and 7 and 7 and 7. 6 and 7 and 7, 7, 6 and 7. 6 and 6 and a half 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 and a 7 and a 7 and 7. 7, 7 and a half. 7 and a half and a half and a half and a half and 7 and a half and a half and a half and 7 and a half. 7 and a half and 7 and a half and a half and a half and 8 and a half and a half and a half. 2 piles. First 2 piles. Your number is
16.
4316.
Guys, kind of missing the boat here. These are big bales, size of 1.5 of the other bales. Green, good brome hay.
What do I have, Brandon? $8 bid. You were a co-bidder. $8. $8. One pile, you said? Take the rest of them. All right, 8.5, 1.5. Take the rest.
What those bring?
Those I think 8.
On
Got
the,
4 piles of straw, 2 piles of 10, 2 piles of 11. Buy your choice there.
there you go. I'm gonna give me
Good
$5.
blue twine.
You got blue twine, $5, 5.5, $5.5, Nobody has any mud.
Huh.
I guess I just have it.
Weird.
5.5 and 6. 5.5 and 6 and 6 and 6.5 and 7 and 7 and 7.5. 7.5 and 8 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 and 8.5. 8 and 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 9 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 and 8 and 8 and 9. Sold it here for 8.5. Takes it all. Your number was 45.21.
4521.
I guess we saw who had the most money. Is that right? Calm down. Calm down.
Lauren, we're going to do 20, 40, or 60 on this nice green alfalfa. All the way to right here.
Flyer tie, green alfalfa hay here.
You don't have to take what's on it.
Here you go. The what that's on it? There you go. Gonna give me. Get in there. Gonna give me $5, $6 bid. 6 and 7 and a 7 and a 7. 6 and 7 and 8. 8 and 9 and 9 and 9 and 9 and 9 and 9 and 8 and 9. Are you guys together? He's in at 8. You want to be 9? 8 and 9 and 9 and 9. Not that I do that, but 8 and 9 and 9 and 9 and 9 and 8 and 9 and 9 and 8.5 here. 8.5 and a half and a half. Anybody else? And a half and a 9 and 9 and a half and a half and a half and a 10 and 10 and 10 and 10 and a half. 10 and 10 and a half and a half and 11, $11 bid. 10 and a half and 11, sold it 10 and a half. Fire 497.
Got it.
Takes it all.
Got 5 more piles, 4 piles of 20 and a pile of 18.
Here you go there, guys. Nice out.
Should be 5 piles. Well, did you pass one?
Right here.
Yeah. 5 piles.
5 piles. There you go. I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna go. Give me $5 bid, and a half and a half and a half and a $5 and a half and a half and a half and a half and a $5 and a half. $5, 5 and a half and a half and a half and a half and a $5 and a half and a half and a $5, 5 and a half. $5, guys. If you don't want to bid there, you're gonna buy it all. $5, 5 and a half. $5, 5 and a half and a half and a half and a half. And a 6 and 6 and a half, 6 and a half and a 7 and a 7 and a 7, 6 and a half and a 7, $7 bid. Bid at 7 and a 7, 7, 6 and a half and a 7. Sold at 6 and a half. Buyer number 7447. Last pile.
What's the moldy pile?
Damn it. I had 650. Carl, you want to pile for 650?
Start us again at 5.
I get $5, 5 and a half. $5, 5 and a half, and 6 and 6 and 6 and 6 and 5 and a half and 6. You say 6 and 6 and 6 and 5 and a half and 6 and 6 and a half. 6 and 6 and a half 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 and 6 and 6 and a half 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 and a 6 and a half. 6 and a half and a half. It sold at $6 bid. Buyer 362. Takes this pot. $6. Co-bidder, you want any for $6? I'll go again. Somebody give me $5 for choice of the piles. $5, 5.5. Money's on. $5, 5.5. 5.5 and a half and a half and a half and a 6 and 6 and 6.5 and a half and a half and 6.5. $6, 6.5 and a half and a half and a half and a half and a $6 and a half. $6 and a half. Sold at $6 bid. Buyer number 56.
Yeah.
You want how many?
Oh.
Want it all?
Take it all.
Takes it all.
Five more piles, 20 in a pile. 20, 40, 60, 80, or 100 on a nice alfalfa, green and leafy.
Up to 100 bales there, guys. There you go. I'm gonna get in there, but I'm gonna give them $5 bid and a half. $5 and a half and a half and a half and a half and a 6 and 6 and 6 and 6 and 5 and a half and 6. 6 and a half 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 and a $6 and a half and a half and a half and a half and $6 and a half. $6, 6 and a half 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 and $6 and a half. $6 and a half. Sold at $6 bid. Buyer number
88.47. I'm gonna take the 2 on the end.
88.47. Go better?
Where we at?
$6. This pile here, 43.80. I have these 2 piles left.
I'll do one more. I'll do that one. 31.88.
31.88. Takes this one here. We're still at 6, right? Get this pile out. For $6 a bale. Well, $5 a bale. $5 and a half. $5 and a half and a half and a half and a half and a $5 and a half and a half and a half and a half and a $5, 5 and a half. $5, 5 and a half and a half and a half and a half. Well, $4, 4 and a half. $4, 4 and a half and a half. The money's there and a half and a half and a half and a 4 and a half. 4 and a half and a half and a half and a 4 and a half and a half and a half. 4 and a half. Sold it for $4. Buyer number 56.
You know, when you're going into Creed and there's that curve and that guy has that silo and that's corn up there.
I got corn and I got oats.
I sell them any bag they want, take as many
Right.
as they want of whatever they want. How about that?
Any bag of whatever you want.
I don't see them out here, Lanny.
Any bag of whatever you want.
Choice, whatever you
Choice
want.
as many as you want. $7, $8 bid. I know I
know
started it awful cheap. $7, $8 bid. Bid at 8 and 8 and 8 and 8 and 8 and 7 and 8. You don't want to buy it all. You're gonna have to bid $7. $8 bid. 7 and 8 and 8 and 8 and 8 and 9 and 9 and 9 and 10 and 10 and 10, 11, 11 and 12. 12 and 12 and 12 and 12 and 12 and 11 and 12.
Take whatever you want.
11 and 12 and
Oats or
12 and
corn.
11 and 11, 12 and 13, 13, 13, 13, $13 bid.
Right
12
behind
and
you.
13, 13, 13, 13, $13 bid. 13, 13, 13, sold it. $12 bid.
7, 4, 5, 6.
7, 4,
Take
5, 6. You want 3 oats.
3 of them. These 3 okay? Yep, that'll do it.
Here. I have $12. Anybody want? You were a bidder. You were a bidder. You want 6111?
Yeah.
$12, and you want what?
The corn.
All the corn?
Yeah.
6
Take
bags?
6 corn.
Who else wants those? I got 3 more bags
We
of
got 3 bags of oats.
Might put his number on the screen.
At 12. 12 and a half? 12. $12. For the oats.
Guys, that's
The oats.
reasonable.
$12 a bag for the oats. You want some more?
Go
I'll
get
tell
it.
you what. Give me $8. $9 bid. 8 and 9 and 9 and 9. I got 8 there and 9 and the 9 and 9 and 9 and 9 and 9. 8 and the 9 and 9 and 9. You looking there, guys? 9 and
Yes.
9 and 9 and 10 and 10 and 10 and 10 and 10 and 9 and 10. 9 and 10 and 10 and 10 and 10 and 9 and 10. 9 and 10. Sold it Bob $9. Buy number 23.68.
2368 on the other 3 oaks. Hey, right around the corner, we got some nice big bales of prairie hay. 16, 16, or 15. On the prairie hay.
16, 16, or 15 on the grass hay here.
That's pretty nice prairie.
You bet, nice prairie hay there. Get it.
Big bales.
You bet, bigger bales, guys. $6, $6.50. $6 and a half, and a half, and a half, and a half, and a half. I know everybody's on 5. They'll give me $5, 5 and a half. $5, 5 and a half, and a half, and a half, and 6 and 6 and 6 and 5 and a half and 6. 5 and a half, and 6 and 6 and 6 and 6 and 6 and 6 and a half. 6 and a half, and a half, and 7, $7 bid. Wait, that's 7 and a 7, 7, 7, 6 and a half, and a 7, 7, 7.
Yep.
And a half. 7 and a half, 7 and a half, and a half, and 7 and a half. So $7 bid.
What's that pile? How many? 16. Yeah, we'll do that.
And number
7, 4, 5, 6.
7, 4, 5, 6. $7, Dave. You want any?
Back to 6.5.
6.5? 6.5 and a 7. Bid that 7 and a 7, 7, 7, 6.5 and a 7, 7, 7, 7. Anybody else? Sold at 6.5. Both piles? No. There's 2 piles. 15 and a pile.
15 and 16.
15 and 16. 1944.
I got a good print out. All I gotta do is get my butt there.
Brad, can I put a number on this? Sell it.
4 piles of this nice green leafy alfalfa.
Good alfalfa
There's
hay.
a sampling of what's in there.
There you go.
Pretty nice hay.
Nice hay. Get in there. They're going to want to give me $7 bid. 7.5 and 8 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 and 7.5 and 8 and a half and a half and a half and a 9 and 9 and 9 and 9 and 9. 8 and a half and a 9 and 9 and 9 and 9 and 9 and 9 and 8 and a half and a 9. Bid and 9 and 9 and 9 and somebody's not paying attention. $9 bid. 8 and a half and a 9 and 9 and 9 and 9 and 9 and 9 and 9. Sold them for 8.5, buyer.
No, you just got to. Yeah,
He says take them all. One says take them all. I think he's
whatever.
7447. Takes them all.
Not quite sure how you thought that would work. We'll make it work. Looks like alfalfa grass mix. You can buy 15, 15, or 30.
15, 15, or 30 on the alfalfa grass mix. There you go. I'm going to get in there to go. Give me $5 bid.
Wire tied.
Wire tied.
You betcha. Just throw the hay away and fix your fence.
$5, 5 and a half. I'm on the liver, the hay, the hay, the hay, the hay, the man, the liver, the hay, the hay, the hay, the man, the hay. $5, 5 and a half, 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 and a half. First time I'm gonna have to do it all day, guys. You're gonna buy it all. You're gonna buy it all. You're buying 30 bales. Buying 30 bales of hay. $4, 4 and a half, $4 for the hay, and a half, and a half, and a half, and a half, and a $4, 4 and a half. $4, 4 and a half, 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 and a $4, 4 and a half. $4, pretty nice, hey guys. $4, 4 and a half. I got 3 and a half, all the money. 3 and a half, and a 4 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 and 3 and a half and a 4. Bid up 4 and a 4 and a 4 and a 4 and 3 and a half and a 4 and a 4 and a 4 and a 4 and 3 and a half and a 4. $4 bid and a half. $4 bid and a half. You guys are out. $4 and a half 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 and a $4 and a half. $4 and a half. Dave, Mr. Peterson would like the red clover. $4 and a half. Sold it $4 bid. $10.59, you said. There you go. Get in you go.
6 piles of grass hay. There's 10, 20s, and a 25.
10s, 20s, and a 25. Just, there you go. Get in. I'm gonna give me $5 bid, $5 with a half, $5 with a half, and a half, and a half, and a half, and a $5 with a half, and a half, and a half, and a half, and a $5, 5 and a half. $5, 5 and a half, and a half, and a half. Get in there, guys. If you want to buy just a few bales to fill your loads or something, $5. 5 and a half. Somebody give me 5 to start. I got 5. 5 and a half. $5, 5 and a half, and a half, and a half, and a half, and a $5 with a half, and a half, and a half. Anybody else at $5 with a half? Sold it here for $5.
How do you walk out this one?
That pile there? He gets $249, Brandon.
Okay.
Your number is
43.94.
4394.
Yes.
$5. You'll take this pile by number 199. Takes $250.
Who else? $5.
Who else for $5?
That's cheaper than straw.
One, Dave. Any of these piles from me to Brad. This one here. 1944.
1944.
1944 takes one. Who else for $5 a bale? 262. Oh, you got a new one? Got a new one?
Yes.
52.8. 5280.
What was the pile number? 46.
51.
51. Boy, they're all messed up, Brandon. Who else for $5 a bale? Who else for $5 a bale? All right, we got 25 and 20.
45 bales.
45 bales. You're buying 45 bales. You're buying both piles. $4. 4 and a half. $4 and a half, 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 and a $4 and a half, and a half, and a half, and a $4, 4 and a half. $4, 4 and a half, and a half, and a half, and a half, and a $4, 4 and a half. $4, 4 and a half, 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 and a $4, 4 and a half. Guys, I hate to get any cheaper than that. $3.50. $4 bid. Bid at 4 and 4 and 4 and 3 and a half and a 4. I got the money at 3 and a half. You got to be 4. Bid at 4 and 4 and 4 and 4 and 4 and 3 and a half and a 4 and 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 3 and a half and a 4. 3 and a half and a 4. Sold it for 3 and a half. Buyer number 17. Buyer 17.
Last call. I got 1 pile of alfalfa, 1 pile of grass, 1 pile of straw. Buy the alfalfa. How many bales?
12.
Buy 12 bales of alfalfa hay there. Here you go. I'm gonna give me $5 bid and 6. 5 and a 6 and 6 and 6 and 6 and 5 and a 6 and 6 and 6 and money's on it. 5 and a half and a half and a half and a $5 and a half and a half and a half and a half and a $5 and a half. $5 and a half and a 6 and 6 and 6 and a half and a half and a half and a half and 6 and a half. 6 and a half and a half and a 7, $7 bid. That's 7 and a 7, 7 sold at 6 and a half. Buyer
782.
1 7
7782.
7782.
7782 7782.
12 from.
12 Brome here. Here you go. Give me $4 bid. A half and a half and a 5 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 and a 4 and a half and a 5 and a half. 5 and a half and a 6 and 6 and 6 and 6 and 6 and a half and a half and 6 and a half, 6 and a half and a 7. Bid at 7 and 7, 7, 7, 7, 7 and a half, 7 and a half and 8 and 8 and 8 and 8 and 8 and 7 and a half and 8, 7 and a half and 8 and 8 and 8. It sold it for 7 and a half.
1003.
1003.
¿Cuánto le compraste, segurito?
On the 4 straw. There you go. I'm gonna give me. What do you thinking there? Give me $5, $6 bid. 5 and 6 and 6 and 6 and 5 and 6. 6 and 7, 7, 7, $7 bid. At 7 and 7, 7, 6 and 7. Bid at 7 and 7, 7, 7. I got 6 here and 7 and 7, 7. Anybody else? $7, $8 bid. Bid at 8 and 9 and 9 and 9 and 9 and 9 and 8 and 9 and sold at $8 bid.
1364.
1364. 1364.
I'll help you raise your hand.
got a tractor now.
Quick reminder, if you just walked up, make sure you have a new buyer number today. Get re-registered before you buy anything. We're selling one or more here.
Guys, that is good looking prairie hay there. Buy 'em-
Bale.
You bet. Nice big tight bales, buying one or more.
Almost full 6 foot. It is full 6 foot.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Here you go. I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna give me 80,
Bargain
90,
time.
$80, $90 bed. Buying one or more. Buy as many as you want. 80 and a 90, 90, 90, 90, 80 and a 90, 90, 90, 90, 90 and $100 bed. 90 and 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 90 and 100, $100 bed. Then 100, 100, 90, 95, a 90, 90, mom and a mom and 100, 100, 100, 100, mom and the 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 mom and 105. Bid it, bid the mom and 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 $100, mom and the mom and the mom and $100, $5, $5. Sold them for $100 bed. Buyer number
7540.
75.40. One bale. 75.40.
Who else?
Who else wants $100 for less than all of them?
I'll take two.
8669 Don.
Who else? 100. Pretty nice hay.
Who else for $100 a bale?
362 takes 2.
10 o'clock in the morning. Load up.
Who else for $100 a bale?
Call me this afternoon. I think that they shoot a pillion at 9 o'clock in the morning. Call me back like this evening and we'll see what's going on.
$100 a bale here, guys.
I'll make sure.
Okay. Call you or text you?
Whatever.
Okay.
Either one.
All right, I got
6.
should have 6 left. You don't want all of them. Give me $100 a bale. Otherwise, you're buying
Tie them
6.
together. They bring 110.
Buying 6 times the money. Here you go. Give me $80 pie. $80 for the pie. The mom and 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 80, 85. 80, 85. The mom and the mom and the mom and the mom and 80, 85. 80, 80. Mom and the 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 mom and 80, 85. 80, 85. Well, I got 70, 75, 70, 75 and the mom and 80, 80, 80, $80 bid. That 80, 80, $80 bid. 75 and an 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, $80 bid. That 80, 85. 80, 80, mom and mom and mom. I'm right beside you. 80, 80, mom and mom and mom and mom. Not him. 80, 80, mom and 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 80, 85. 80, 85. Sold him $80 bed. Buyer 1, 2, 3, 4.
6, yeah. Big bales.
Looks like they're getting shedded.
Another month or so, we'll go back to our solid tires.
They wear ditto?
Especially on this concrete.
Yeah.
We got 5 of them there.
5 bales of hay here, guys.
Anybody want just 1 or 2? All big buyers now.
All big buyers. There you go. What do you think?
5 times.
5 times there.
Nice green grass hay there.
$60, 65, 60, 65 and a mom and 70, 70, 65 and 70, 70, 70, 65 and $70 bid. 65 and 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 65 and 70, 70, 70, 65 and $70 bid. Bid at 70, 70. Anybody else? $70 bid. I got 65 right here and 70, 70, 70. Sold them, Roger, for $65. Buyer number 38.
By God, I think that's a 1 tripper again.
If I can get it. Well, I guess I go in the trailer. I don't want to put one in the back of that one.
We'll start in the arena about 1 o'clock on the sheep and goats.